Do this shit until they murder me.
Hey guys, welcome back to the VegasBoost channel. Wanted to go over the components of the Cannibal Kit with you. Let's get started. So, first off, the flywheel. Wanted to mention something. They have to be these holes have to be oblong. They have to be machined. Now, I want to say that this service and the price is included in the Cannibal Kit. So HUX Racing can do that for you. You just gotta send that over. This is the adapter that goes to it. It mates. It doesn't bolt into it. It's just press fit. So, you know, it's pretty easy to do. So these ARP bolts are special. They're not flat at the end, as you can see there. They're a little cone shaped. See if I can get it to focus. So if you try to use anything else but what's with the kit, it's not going to work. So here is the main piece. This is the main adapter. Eric over at HUX does a good job of marking everything. All the bolts have corresponding baggies and stuff like that that's marked specifically for each hole. So it's pretty dummy proof. So flip this over here and I'll show you. This is the piece that you have to remove off of the E153. If you're doing a Cannibal Kit, you have to remove this off of the turbo transmission. This is on the rear of the motor. The rear motor mount is actually right up against this, and it goes right in this area. Okay, so as you can see here, this is fluid going through it, so you have to seal this very, very well. I cannot stress that enough. That's why mine is coming apart now, because it started to leak out of this small orifice here. Okay, so make sure you seal it with FIPG, Honda Bond, whatever you got. Okay, this is the other piece here. This allows it to mount to the motor mount. So this goes about right here-ish. And these are the bolts, grade 8, 10, all that stuff. This is the starter plug that goes on the back of the block, threads through the transmission. Good stuff. And let me show you guys the transmission and the block itself. All right, we're here at the transmission. So as you can see, this is a piece, when you remove it, this is what you see. Okay, so you see there's sealant here that I applied. I didn't do a very good job down here. This is where it started leaking from. As you can see how it leaked into this galley here. So there is a dowel here that I could not get out, and then I had to cut out. You know, I was in a pretty tight space. I couldn't get it done, so I just kind of like hacksawed it, I guess. But you guys, if you can get it out, try to get it out with heat or whatever you got. So just to give you an idea of where you have to remove that piece from. And here over to the block, this is how much you have to clearance it. As you can see here, you usually have to do from about right here to about right at the top of my finger here, right there. It's not that much, but I had to do more than the usual amount because I did a Camry Slave cylinder. So as you can see, there is a bigger notch there. But it's just below this marking where it tells you the block name. And over to the back. This is where you clearance it for the axles. This is the bottom part here. So you have to sort of grind away at this until the axle clears. And this right here, you also have to grind that down a good 2 to 3 millimeters. Also, word of advice, this carrier mount bracket, that one right there is a slip fitting, so you just kind of bolt it in and slip it on. It's a little difficult to tighten this one down with the oil filter on, as you can see how close it is. So you're gonna have to get a little tricky there, a little creative in order to get that tightened down. But once you got it, you got it. I applied blue Loctite to everything, as I think you should too. Unless it's never coming out, then get yourself some of that red stuff. But other than that, just wanted to show you guys that real quick. Hope you guys have a good day. Peace.